tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So in one play, they go from being backed up to 1st and goal. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up there for the offense.
The kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
We'll try to run it with the option. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert. 3rd and short here from the 50. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, they're showing the ability to run and throw, and here on this third down, they go play action, which is somewhat surprising. But they've been running the ball so well, it's still effective. It freezes those linebackers and gives them a chance to be able to execute and pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the option play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Tackle made after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout, who makes the ground. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. You give it to the big fullback here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. It's an option look. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Jukes to get free.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And he's got it again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking for his back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's first and goal at the 8.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Getting set to kick the ball on now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Send the back in motion. They'll run the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try the option play here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense tops in just short of that first down marker. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes a quick catch. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble and takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Young.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And this pass is on target. Caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was successful in his first attempt. This one a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. It's been a fun start to this one. And this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. They're going to run the option. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. And let's give credit to the offensive line as well. Because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job and not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to rumble.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he gets the pass away. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes a nice move there. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They tackle him about the 14.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a first down.
Positive yards. That's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The quarterback's got it on the option. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the back now goes in motion. And the running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's It's an option look. Runs through the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play right here. We'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake on first down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Snags the good throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll tackle him at the 27. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Whoa! this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Single back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense on the field to take over. They'll try the option play here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. And the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the tight end. The ball is loose. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williamson.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Gregory. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Send the back in motion. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. Fighting him off. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and are playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. A quick juke. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Brought down at the 49. Now, 4th down.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. And here's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd down.